Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2022. Thanks for joining me for another episode here in Elmcreek. And last episode, we bought our very first greenhouse. We added some water to it. However, we're just going to add in another load of water. I don't think this is going to fill it. So at some point in the future, we will obviously upgrade this little water tanker. Because it's not very efficient, but given our financial situation, I believe it was just under $10,000, so a very affordable choice. I think it's good return on the investment for now. A little bit extra time and effort, but we still need to find. We still need to find the mod that will allow me to easily get up here. Now, I think coming from this direction is going to be much easier, but as you could see, a little bit of a bump there that caused a little bit of a problem for my tractor and trailer here. But for now, we have that filled up. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to park that right here. We tend to leave our pieces of farm equipment all the way around the farm here, but we'll leave this one here for now. So for today's episode, let's go having a look in before we get started. We do have a couple of contracts. If we have a look, we have number 16 and 19. Let's have a look at the fields. I believe they're up here. So we've done field 18 before. We've done field 15. Let's have a look at the equipment. Let's see what equipment they're offering us to use. Field 19. Oh, this one's some silage. That is interesting. What's this one here? This one's also some silage. Very similar equipment. And about an additional $1,000, but twice the acreage. So I think what we'll do, we will actually we'll help Samuel again. I think for a quick little contract, this is going to be a good little money maker. So let's hop over here. I like this tractor. Ooh, 3 steps. It's fun to try out new equipment here as I learn what I would like. So I think the front mower is pretty good. We might end up being challenged with the back mower. So we're going to head up there. In fact, I think what we can do is if we come in here, we can create a job for this to come up. And we will rotate it there. He can go off. Meanwhile, we're going to go find... Oh, sorry, she can go off. We're going to get our truck here at the same time. And we're going to send this up as well. So we create a job. And it can go as well. We'll park it down here. And the last thing I think we're going to do to try to make things more efficient is we are going to leave that bucket here, and we'll take this tractor up ourselves because we'll use this to put the silage bales on top of our trailer. So we'll come over here and pick up our bale fork or drop the front loader. One of the two. Both work, right? We'll just zip along here. Oh, okay. We need we need to hop in and help out the poor pickup driver. I think we'll have to reset him. So if we come up here, create a job for the pickup, we'll try that again. And we'll start that job. And there, off they go. So this is a way to try to be a little more efficient. Although I probably should have jetted ahead of my pickup truck. He can go a lot faster than my tractor here, especially after I hit it. But let's do a drag race here. Who is going to make the turn first? And we're going to keep an eye out for the first worker I sent up with the borrowed equipment, with the actual mowers. But I'm doing pretty good here. Oh, and it helps when you cut off the other driver. That's one way to win. Cheating. Yeah, it really shook him up. It shook him up. And actually, before we shake myself up, where's the turn? Here we are. So I do think the worker has arrived up at the main field. So let's send this tractor up as a job as well. Yeah, you can see they've reached the field. And we'll send them up here. All right. We now have our mowers out. Now this is the question. I'm going to turn that one on. We now need to switch to the front tool, unfold it, and I think we can turn both on. Oh, or I thought I'd both lowered. There we go. I think both mowers are now on. Let's have a look-see. Did I get it right? Yes, yes. So this is a nice small little contract. Now, I'm not a fan of the rear mower, but the front mower, I'm fine with. That's because right now I have a hard time backing up with a implement on a bar like that. But that's fine. We'll make do. We'll have to do some cleanup, but we'll go around the border of the field. There we go. Getting a little better, but it's still a little... For those that have started watching my series and seen some past episodes, you kind of know that I've never in real life driven anything with a trailer. So my mind has not fully wrapped around the proper way to back up. Oh, there's our truck and our other tractor. So this... Oh, you know what we should have done is, okay, let's take a pause here. We're gonna come back to this trailer, or sorry, this tractor here. We're going to go back to our jobs. I should have had them stop and pick up the equipment that we have borrowed. So let's, oh, wrong spot. So I thought that looked a little off. Come here. And there we go. We'll send him back down. Might as well get that on the go. Come on, let's get things going here. I don't know why he thinks he's still blocked, but let's get out of the way. And make sure. Alright, alright, you do you. But to be honest, they probably took driver lessons from me, so I'm not going to call them out too much. See, it's somewhat getting the hang of this, but not really. Let me loop around. Oh. Alright, so we need to move the pickup truck. You good? Out of the way. Okay, we're good. Oh, and we lost. Oh. And we were lined up so well. Okay. So when I switch vehicles, the mower's turned off. And I was lined up oh so well, at least in my humble opinion. But we'll do this. Now, given that this is a baling contract, we will do... Oh, I should have turned it off. I cut another field there a bit. Oops. They have no proof it's me, even though the farmer's probably watching me do this work. So one of the things I wish we had access to on the Xbox controller, maybe I could figure out a way to bind it, is turning on and off both mowers at the same time. Oh. Why did they left? That's weird. I don't know why those mowers left it. I did turn them off. Oh! The pain of it all. Okay, let's try that again. And we're just not wanting to have... Oh, both mowers are on. Okay. You know what would be nice too is in the upper graphic and the top left corner there, where you can see the front implement and back implement actually being attached, and which one is currently the active one in terms of commands. But I would love it if that changed color as to whether the implement in this case was actually turned on or not. I think that would be, you know, a nice, useful little feature. You know, or you could just be a little better at, you know, using the key commands. So we're just going to swap around. Now this has gone better than the last time. You kind of see where I accidentally, purposefully went, but with the machine on. This is the last little bit. We'll just finish that off here. And now we can turn off both. What we're going to do is we'll drop the front mower and we'll back up and we will move this mower here, even though I could just take it down with me, but... Oh. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. It's a rental, right? Just like a car rental. This is how we drive with car rentals, right? There we go. Out of the way. 100% roleplay. Real life. Absolutely. So we're going to take this tractor back down to the shop as well. So it will come back with the baler. I'll come back with the windower. And we will see you back up at the field. We currently have an armory of tractors on the way. So this is with the windower. And I got to double check that pronunciation. We have this one coming up with the baler, which I thought was the only other thing I need to pull. I completely forgot that we actually have a... Dang. I completely forgot a wrapper to bring up as well. Oop. So we're going to attach that. And we will have, once again, a job bring this one up. And our first one that we need has arrived. There we go. And off they go. So we're going to cycle up here. We will deploy this. Nope. Lower. And we'll turn it on. Actually, we'll come from this side. This far side of the field will be much easier to start with. I think this is the same one we used last time. And I like it because it's much better than the first field we did, where it only had one of these spinning things. And I probably should try to get a little more centered. There we go. A little bit of a drunken sailor line, but that's fine. Let's see, can I steal that grass? Maybe. We'll see. So we have our second tractor here with the baler up here. Perfect. And we're just waiting for one more tractor to arrive. Okay, we'll just stick to the outside here. Now the one thing with this map, I find things tight till we get on the field, but works. This works. I think this is probably going to be the first one we buy, unless we happen to have a lot of money by the time we get into making our own grass, having our own grass fields. Oh, and there's our other tractor. We are ready to rock and roll. Just come up. We've got basically 2 more passes. Let's finish this one and we'll go back up once more. But looking good. Looking good. Oop. Didn't want to lower it. And this is also the problem with using 2 different ways to control your machines. So I'm using both the keyboard and mouse as well as my Xbox One controller, because there's more functionality on the keyboard than on the controller. Just the controller is easier to use. But the B button does something different on each. So, but there we go. We've finished this up. See, it's X on the controller. But there we go. We'll just park this guy over here. We will now come and get our baler. Make sure it's lowered. Oop. Turn it on. Turn on automatic drop. Now this is more my style. Just get ourselves lined up. And we'll quickly bail this up, and we'll be right back. We're just finishing things up here. That's probably going to be our last bale, unfortunately. But we'll see what this will pick up. And this might actually be the advantage of at least buying my own baler, because then any extra bits that I have from these type of contracts, I'll get to keep. As you can see, we're at 42%. We'll see if we can grab these. These might be out of range. Yeah, not legit to pick up. And I honestly don't think that's going to get me 57%. But we'll try. Let's just put a little bumper bale here. Move that one out of the way. Yeah, that. Ooh. I really hope the farmer's not watching me use his equipment like this. Okay, so we're not going to get another bale out of this. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure I cannot eject a bale from here. No, that looks to be it. So we'll move on to the next one here. I think this one, no, we need to unfold it, turn on automatic drop, and we're good, I think. Well, let's try it. Now, how many bales did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's the marshmallow color too. Very much like that. Oh, I was about to say, this is a really easy job here, but probably not easy if you knock over the bale the wrong way. Well, let's get the other two. Then I think I'm going to have to hop out and just adjust that one bale. There we go. I love this animation. Look at that. One big marshmallow coming up. Now, we've obviously used a little bit of money by hiring workers, but I think it makes things a little faster, a little more efficient, definitely from a gameplay time, but also just from a length of video. Oh, no, I didn't have to get out. There we go. We're good. Perfect. Okay, so let's get the trail over and start loading these up. So we have our tractor here. And just raise that a bit off the ground. Let's see, can I grab? Well, that's not exactly the straightest, but in the words of Shrek, it'll do, donkey. Oh, no, it won't. No, it won't do. Okay, it is what it is. All right, let's back that one up. Oh, no. Okay, let's double check the menu system here. Okay, I just had to bring it to the ground. Okay, no special key, nothing like that. Okay, let's get this this one up here as well. Bring that closer to the ground. Ramming speed. And I need to bring it closer to the ground. See, because then I just need to lift it just a tad to get it off the ground. Before coming in. Seen others do this. They make it look easy. Nothing can go wrong here, right? Just famous last words. This one will do, donkey. It'll do. A little closer to the... Oh. About to say a little closer to the trailer. Let's just use a little super strength here to kind of sort these out just a tad. And then, for very good reasons, let's make sure those are secure. Yeah, once again, I really need to get used to this. But it'll take time. This is only my second time using the bale spike. And if you watched my last episode where I got a bucket, so really my third time kind of using the front loader. There we go. Ooh. Famous last words. Okay, let me just get these onto the truck and we'll be right back. So let's see if we can just get this last bale on here. Probably have to adjust the other one. Not too bad. Obviously not. Oh, you know. Well, I definitely let perfect be the enemy of good. So we're just going to take this one up. Oh. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. What was supposed just to be a quick little adjustment. Oh, no. No. And for some reason, I have a problem with the camera. That angle. There we go. Okay, we're good. So we just need to get these to the farming dealer, or sorry, the animal dealer. Yeah, that infamous farmer dealer with all these crows. So let's get to the. Oh no. A little overcorrection. It's a rental. My truck isn't, but let's get to the farming dealer and get these sold. We're just coming up on the animal dealer up here. I had to look at the price. It's at $5.57. It's going down, and it's near what is typically supposed to be the high. So we'll just come on in here. It's first time here. I'm gonna assume this is the spot. But we'll have. Let's just double check. It may not exactly tell us which spot actually it is. It's over here. Perfect. Because the little animal paw there kind of said, well, I don't think this is the right one. But here we go. So we're going to come in. We will sell all of this. well, all of it. Part of it's part of the contract. The other part is obviously because of trying to get it to undo the straps. There it goes. There we go. Perfect. So we made 5,851 from the bale we sold on top of the contract. And now we can come in and, as part of that contract, collect $5,462. So we actually made more money from the excess bale, or baling, excess silage, I should say, than the actual contract. But that's fine. So $48,206. But we're not going to end the episode here. We're going to head back to our farm because we want to do a little work there before ending the episode. So I think what we can do is we'll see you back at the farm along with the other tractors I sent back with some hired help. In our last episode, we did add this large greenhouse, which will help for us to make some income during the basically non-revenue generating months when we have, harvested some crops and can sell them at some point. But obviously we can't sell them all the time. We have only so many fields, so a greenhouse is a big help. But I also want to add bees. Now, if we come into our menu here and look at the benefits of bees. So bees, obviously, as we scroll down to find our animals, actually provide honey that we can sell. If we place the beehives next to fields, then you'll be living in the land of milk and honey, but they'll also increase the yields of canola, sunflower, and potatoes. So we have a canola field over here. Oh no, that's our wheat. Hang on. Where did we put? I thought we drilled some canola. That's not our field. Was it this field? Well, we have different plans for this field. That's wheat. Oh, these ones are canola. So if we want to add some bees over in this area, that might be helpful. So why don't we look, if we come into construction, we have to go to animals, bees. Now we have a number of different hives that we can get. Now I did that baling contract. Now it gave us about $10,000, a little more, but I want to add in the largest hive. So if we come in here, we might be able to find a spot that makes sense. I like it right here. That's fine. Now we need to come in and add a collection point. Now we could add it here. In fact, that might be a good idea. So let's add the collection point right there. Be in the shade for the most part, which is probably good. And we can now release the bees. So this should help both these fields increase their yield. But more importantly, we'll get some honey. Now, I think what I'll look to do is, as I expand my field network, I can add more beehives. Now, all the honey will come here to collect, which makes it super, super easy to spread out beehives. So no matter where I have canola, sunflowers, or potatoes, there should be some bees next to it. So with that, I think we're going to leave this episode here. So hopefully you enjoyed it. We are expanding our farm revenue generating opportunities. As you saw, we have a greenhouse. We now have our first beehive. And we're going to move on, I think, probably next episode to December and maybe through spring. We'll see what contracts, if any, might come up. But I would like to thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.